All right, so today we're going to be making this walking building, and I'm going to show you what you need to get set up and ready to make it. When you open the folder, there should be two things here, assets and blends. Under assets, you'll have these apartment photos that I took. You can apply what we're going to learn here today to any other building, but there's some tips to get good photos. First of all, as you can see here, it's overcast, right? The sky is completely neutral, which gives us a good photo of the building. If this was a very sunny day or not overcast, the building would be lit in a way that is not ideal. Part of this would be shadowed, part of it would be hit by the sun, but because it is overcast, it is neutral lighting, no shadows, and perfect for photographing stuff like this. I also went ahead and took 3 photos, as you can see, just 3 different angles. This will help us get different textures that we need. Like if you just had the left one, you can see the right side would be way more obscured, but doing this gives you as many options as possible. And also, taking them at an angle can help you get a 3D solve and get the camera aligned for a texture projection. We'll learn about that in the next video. But that is the reason why I took 3 photos like this. Okay, the next thing you should have here is this folder called FSpy. This has this application called FSpy inside it, which we're going to use right at the beginning to align our camera. If you have Mac, I think you can use this version, and then Windows, this should work. If it doesn't for any reason, just Google FSpy, and it should come up with a website where you can download the application. This middle thing here is a Blender add-on that we'll install in a second to import the FSpy to our Blender scene. We have some materials here that we'll use, and we also have a couple miscellaneous textures. Okay, now we're going to hop right into Blender, and I'm going to show you a couple things I want you to set up to make this easier. Let's start by going to Edit Preferences. Let's look at Node Wrangler. This should be enabled. Okay. We also want FSpy. So if you haven't already, hit the install button. Should be in that folder. You do not need to unzip this. Just take the zip, hit install. I already have it installed, so I can see it on this list. Just make sure this is checked. Okay, now a couple miscellaneous things. Just add a cube. Go into edit mode with tab. And see this options button here? Correct face attributes. Right click that and hit assign to quick favorites. Mine says remove because I've already done it. But this allows you to access it from here, and we're going to turn this on and off quite frequently, so I recommend having that. Okay, and then the last thing is I want you to go to this thing here and change your options so it looks like this. This will help us make things flush, and the way you do this for future reference is, say you have another cube and I want to put it right on top. All you do is move it and then hit Control, and you can pick a vertex where you want it to snap. Find this instrumental in creating stuff. Okay, and that should be about it. I think we're ready to get started.